Good evening, good evening, good evening. Noswitha. Hello, Croizo. Here we are for the tournament again. Okay, top 75%. I imagine my defences are sucking. Yes, they are. And attacks didn't go great yesterday because I know I did my mono attack. It did not work out. Okay, so this person has gone for a purple tank, which I would argue is the wrong choice. Does not mean I'm going to win, etc., etc., etc. I will chuck in. I'm tempted to go for a debuff. I'm going to risk it with what I've got, and let's see how we get on. Hopefully, I'll kill Rana before her counterattack gets ready, because her counterattack will make it harder. Okay. There we are. Tiles of flight. That should kill Rana. Boom. Oh, no, she's still standing. That's bad. How much health has she got left? 9. Oh, gosh. 9 health. I mean, I'm going to try and kill the tank because it makes sense to get rid of her, but at the same time, 9 health. Ugh. She will heal herself now, of course, which means that means everything takes longer. This should finish her off. There, we're finally rid of her. Best to get the tank out of the way, I find generally. I'm going to heal myself now. I know that that person is going to go off. I don't know your name. Go Super Tie. I should probably know it. They have a special skill counterattack, but that won't help them here. There we are. A lot. Tiles everywhere. Yeah, that's looking promising. Although, oh gosh, I hate Costume Edge. He's way too overpowered. That this should help, but it might. Oh, I got rid of Costume Edge. That's a good start. Taking out a bit of a gap in their team. Can we do this? I think we can. That will obviously get rid of Costume Paladin. This. Oh, there we are. Yep, that was lucky. The board to begin with was horrible. I can't take green, so that makes this one horrendous. I'm gonna go mono, not quite mono yet. I'm taking a red. See how we get on. I don't know. This is going to come down to the board, really. Plenty of blues, which is a wise move. That should get rid of Costume Edge, who I'm always glad to see the back of, because, as I've mentioned, he's a little bit OP. I was going to say, I don't think that will kill Tori, but it will do nice rolling combo there, which has made quite a difference. This should. I was hoping that would take out. What's her name? Bridget. Oh, but she's gone anyway. So Bridget is now gone. Now, because she's not got a defense down against yellow, so she must have had some kind of what do you call it? Defense thing, but just took out Ico and boom, 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 boom. Lucifer Morningstar. I obviously know the name Lucifer Morningstar is a bit more confusing. Actually, I'm going to stick with what I've got for this. Costume Edge, as I say, a little bit overpowered. I'm going to hope that this creates some position where I can get a combo. I probably shouldn't do this. I shouldn't have done that. That was just unwise. My hope was that I would get a combo and totally wipe out Costume Edge. Now done so, with the additional advantage that at least the tile damage was boosted. Obviously, their health was briefly linked together, although now that's been removed. This will not entirely been removed. Sorry, one of them still had it, and one of them makes no use. And boom, they're all dead. Bridget can do whatever she wants. She has a very short lifespan now, because a healer on their own is not going to go far. Okay, let's jump into the next one. Okay, so going yellow here would be crazy. They've rightfully gone for 2 blues, but they should put one of the blues as a tank. So I will be swapping for a more purple. You may notice I've put Roscoe up here. Roscoe is suddenly in one of my teams. Roscoe is now being leveled up because I want to try and improve my some of my other heroes that haven't been leveled up. So that's why Roscoe has suddenly appeared in the leveling pool. It doesn't mean that Roscoe is particularly great, and certainly not one for 4-star tournaments. But I do want my Roscoe level up because you see a lot of Roscoes in 3 stars, and I work from there. Okay, could have done better there. Just trying to punch some holes, maybe punch a few holes. Not exactly going well. This is it. This should kill Ico if it hits, but it didn't. Now everything is looking decidedly dodgy because I'm just not getting any. Most of my tiles are not even connecting, which is great. Right, this could do. Oh, there we are. That was enough to kill Ico. It's weird, isn't it? When you get tiles connect, sometimes you think, oh, this is hopeless. And then suddenly you'll have a tile connect and it just changes everything. And literally, that was one tile. Admittedly, backed up by obviously 8 blunderbuss, sorry. But even so, just the difference it can make is just bizarre. Right, this should, there we are, that's knocked out. Because now that's where combining damage can actually count against you, was that they suffered then because their damage was combined because it took out heroes that were like not even hit by the tiles. But generally, it's quite a good thing, especially if you have defense up and whatever else have you. This should, we're definitely headed towards a, there we are. Just looking at costume, what's the name? And there we go, costume Bridget. I didn't know who I was talking about, honest. Okay, last one. I'm going to swap. And I know I've regretted this before, but I'm going to go back towards my yellow team. I'm going to hope that it'll work out. I actually prefer Mo to Rex. Is it Rex? It is Rex. Yeah, I prefer Mo to Rex. Mo has actually got quite a good level of damage over time. Blue tank to me is the right choice. So if I win this, it is not a reflection about poor reflection on Urbis. It is probably just going to come down to boards. If I lose, it is. I mean, it just comes down to Urbis shows a good team, so fair play to Urbis. I would not say that if I win, it is down to something I have done. It is far more likely down to the boards. Now, you can see here, this is one of these situations where I've got Tori. Yeah, Tori is wounded and Kayla is not particularly. So hopefully if I hit... I was going to say, if I hit Kayla, it should take out Tori as well. So I targeted the more healthy of the two because I knew the splash damage, as it were. I like the term splash damage. It sounds quite cool. Takes out the other one, which is what happened. And that just leaves me looking at finishing off Costume Edge. And there we go. Victoire. Hooray. And the world is going crazy. Top 10%. I think that's what I was aiming for yesterday, actually. I can't remember. I might have said top 25, but certainly. So attacks are going well. Defenses are going appallingly. I'm never going to end up in the top 1%. I might, with a bit of luck, end up in the top 5%. But, that's how it goes. But there we go. So hopefully there were some useful tips in there, guys. As ever, I know it's a bit arbitrary. I record this without any kind of pre-planning. So, you get what you get. Anyway, there we are. Thank you very much for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.